It is great seeing a packed house today. There's something that's really beautiful that there's so many of us desiring to grow in holiness. That's ultimately what Ash Wednesday is about. It's about beginning this journey of 40 some odd days of striving to grow interiorly. I love that first reading from Joel. You know, the church has been reading this reading from Joel on Ash Wednesday since about the 400s. That's history. That's the beauty of our church. And we see in there that the church has just highlighted this as beautiful for our time of prayer. As he says in there, rend your hearts, not your garments. You might rend your garments, meaning you tear your garments. If you were, if someone blasphemed the name of the Lord or something, you might rend your garments in sorrow for that. So we're being invited to rend our hearts in sorrow for our sinfulness. And rending our hearts, rending your garments, other people will notice. Rending your heart, other people might not notice. It's a lot harder to notice if someone is rending their hearts, if they're doing the interior work that can't be seen. But I think that's the invitation that the church has been presenting to us for almost 2,000 years now of, as you begin your Lenten journey, your Lenten fast, your penance, your sacrifice, let it be interior. Let it be something that no one else sees, except for the Father, as Jesus said in the gospel. Go to that place in your heart that only the Father can see and start doing the interior work that needs to be done. You know, every Lent, we use purple, violet. The priest, the deacon are wearing it. Sometimes church will be decorated with elements of purple. We got it up in the windows right now. That purple color is a reminder of kings. If you go back long enough in history, this was the royal color. Kings would wear this. Caesar would wear this. And so it's a reminder for us that Jesus is the king, not me. That's what Lent's about. Reminding myself that Jesus is the king. And how many ways after Lent, after last Lent, how many ways I've been taking back my own life. How many ways I've put myself as first. I've made myself king in little ways here and there. And so every Lent, we start again. Jesus is king, not me. What do I need to do to make Jesus more and more the king of my life and me less and less the king or the queen of my own life? It strikes me as interesting. I was thinking about this morning in prayer that the ashes, you know where the ashes come from? The palms from last Palm Sunday. Isn't that interesting? We burn up all the palms that you guys left behind, whatever. The church collects up the palms after Palm Sunday, and they get burned, and those are the ashes that we use for Ash Wednesday. And I think of just maybe the significance of that day. Palm Sunday was a day of celebrating Jesus triumphantly entering Jerusalem as king. And now we're burning those palms. You know, we welcomed him with palms almost a year ago, with joy that he's our king. And now we burn those palms almost as a sign that we've rejected him as our king. In small ways, we all do it, right? The righteous person sins 7 times a day, the Bible says. So we're all doing it, and we're all doing it all the time. We're rejecting Jesus as the king of our life. And so we put that burnt palm on our forehead as a sign of our shame in a way, but also as a reminder that I should be using palm branches to welcome the Lord as my king into my life. And so today we come before the Lord sinful and sorrowful, longing for his mercy and asking for the grace to do the interior work we need to do to rend our hearts.